name is Donkor, and I welcome you once again on Kabod, our moment of glory, moment we encounter God through His Word. I just want to take this privilege and share with you a short message. But before even I will tell you the title of the message, I just want you to watch something here. Just see it very carefully. I hope you are seeing this small yam. I want you to look at this yam very, very carefully. You can see that it has turned to be brown. But at first, it was not like this. You can see from below to above that this plant has died. Let me repeat it once again. Watch it very carefully. I want you to watch it very carefully. Yes. Now, knowing this thing, seeing this thing, I just want to be honest with you in 2021 that be careful where you store your seed. I believe strongly that each and every one has been given gifts. I believe that each and every one has been given ideas. I believe that each and every one has been given talent. And I believe that each and every one has something unique in him or her. Some months ago, I went to the African shop and I bought this yam. It was a big yam, so I was not able to consume everything I could, a part, and I placed this part in my kitchen. So some weeks I forgot, so I discovered that this yam was just this seed. Let me put it now. This seed started germinating. Green, it was not like this. Very, very, very green. I was happy to see this yam. So I was so happy, honestly speaking. So I placed it at a certain place. And I was thinking about where I was just going to plant this seed. But we all know in Europe, it is very, very difficult to plant this thing and get results. Now, let me tell you something. That you might be carrying something that is very, very, very precious in your hand. It might be a gift, it might be a talent, idea. Maybe you are having an amount of money. Careful where you are going to invest this talent. Invest, because the result that will come out from this is a dependent on where you are going to store or where you are going to plant it. Before you are going to use your gift, or you are going, check the atmosphere. Child of God, check the atmosphere. Check, even if it is money, check where you are. Be very sure of where you are going to plant that seed, that it is going to, the weather condition is going to favor this plant or seed that you are having. Otherwise, this precious thing that you are having is going to die in the journey. Let me tell you something, be honest. I know that a lot of people have a lot of things that are very, very unique, extraordinary gifts. But let me tell you something. We can't see all these things because of the ground. Let me tell you something. Check where you are going to plant your seed. The soil. Now, before you can even check, or you can even know the soil that you are going to plant your seed, know who you are. Because you see, maybe you might be a sugar cane. You cannot be planted in the loamy soil and get results. You all know that a sugar cane is very, very favorable in a clay soil. So know the kind of seed you are before you can plant yourself. Because maybe the ground that you are on, you are going to plant yourself as a seed, or you are going to plant your seed. Maybe that soil, there are different kinds of pestilence. There are certain kinds of animals. When you put your precious seed there, they will kill or they will bite that seed. They will bite it. They will destroy it. Let me tell you something. It is not that people are not very, very talented, but sometimes You might be very, very talented, but your grounds or the seed or the weather condition might not be favoring you. So if there is anything that you are going to do in 2021, please, if you don't want to be like this precious seed that I saw in some months ago, very, very green and now has turned to be brown, then be careful where you are going to plant yourself or you are going to store yourself. Be careful. If you don't want to lose the then be careful. Maybe you have an amount of money that you want to invest, but be careful where you are going to invest that money. Maybe you have a unique gift, but be careful, because otherwise, if you don't take care, the greatest gift that God has given to you, you are just going to allow an animal or any other thing to destroy that seed that you are having. I want your seed to become fruitful, but it doesn't happen just like that. First of all, check who you are. Check the seed that you are having and know the weather condition, whether it will favor you. Know the soil that you are going to plant yourself, whether it will favor you before you plant that precious seed in that soil. Otherwise, by the time that you will realize, you become like this seed. You become. A time came that I was very, very happy. Let me tell you something. Before this yam, I don't know, I believe that we don't cultivate yam in Europe, nowhere in Africa. A time came that this yam that I went and I bought was like a seed like this thing. But because this seed was planted in the right soil, it became fruitful. And even somebody bought this yam, took plane with this this yam, ordinary yam, was able to, for the first time, enter into the plane and was able to get to Europe. Now, let me tell you something. If you are able to store yourself, if you are able to invest well, plant yourself well, let me tell you something. You are going to travel all over the world. If this ordinary yam was able to get into the plane and reach Europe, then if you are able to manage yourself well, know the kind of soil that you are going to put yourself in, you become more fruitful than this even, because this is an ordinary yam. But a time came in this yam, in the time of this yam, that it became fruitful to the extent that entered into the plane and came to Europe. Which simply means that a time will come, if you are able to invest in what God has given to you, you will not just be at where you were. You might be in Africa, you are watching me, but you will be traveling all over the world. May God bless you. First of all, know the kind of seed you are. After knowing the type or the kind of seed you are, know the kind of weather condition that will favor you as a seed, because it is not every geographical location that will favor you as a seed. No, be careful. In 2021, you have a precious seed, but be very careful where you are going to plant yourself. Now be careful that as you are going to put yourself in that ground, there are a lot of caterpillars, there are a lot of all kinds of animals that if you don't take care and you put your precious seed in that soil, they will destroy. Be careful. I'm telling you, be careful where you are going to invest your money. Be careful where you are going to invest your gift. Know everything very well, because if you don't take care and you just do anyhow, you become like this plant. I hope you have been blessed, and may God see you through in 2021. May the Lord continue to bless you. And if there is anyone that has not yet discovered his or her gift, I pray that God will open your eyes to see the kind of gift that He has infused in you, and you will know the kind, because knowing your seed is very, very important, because it is the one that will determine you to choose the kind of soil and the weather condition, the place that you would plant that seed. May God bless you, and see you another time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.